Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Kansas Jayhawks. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. Here he comes, and obviously a defense. The offense lining up for a first down play. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Green. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Coming after it. Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will take the field for the first time. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
Yeah, and I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Paula, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. The challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Oh, it's out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He makes the connection. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. To throw, it's Daniels. Makes the catch. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can...
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Second down now after the sack. They try to pop a run on the draw, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Safe completion on the screen. Shakes off the tackle. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Kansas 7, West Virginia 0.
West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches...
And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the tailback. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Looking for a gap. It's Neal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to run for it. The Jayhawks will keep this drive going. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The option look. He breaks a tackle. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. From the gun, the running back has it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the catch. It's Skinner. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. First down for this offense. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Green. He's got his man. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. The give on the inside. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They move the tight end all over. The short hands, it's Bray. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Mountaineers are in the red zone. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. When up top on second down, that leaves him needing a yard here on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Mountaineers are stopped, but not before getting the first down. No huddle offense to the line. They're getting this guy lathered up. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He leaves it with his back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He wants it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Grab near the sticks. It's Casey. Oh, how did he make that move? And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Makes the catch and he's brought down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, what a move. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking for space. It's Morrison. Can't get him to the ground. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Trying to get to it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They keep attacking through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gets away from 1. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Green. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Keeps the play going. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. On the move, it's Neal. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. They'll throw it on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Finds his man. It's Ray. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Mountaineers have moved it inside the 20. Looking for a man. It's Green. He's right on target. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. On the run, still looking. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Skinner. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. They'll run play action. Wiggles free. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Donaldson. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw. It's Green. Got his man on the outside. Makes the catch and knocked down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Virginia Tech managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Blacksburg had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Neal. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. Is 2nd and 14. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He's got it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the move. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead down a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now. Keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They're bringing heat. Escapes the sack. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
They're going to run it. Got room at the 35. He's off to the races. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. Oh, look out, there he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame, where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A tantalizing top 15 showdown today, and we've got an update. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Penn State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the run, it's Donaldson. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 30. He wants to throw. Finds his man in the middle. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Back to throw, it's Green. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Shoots it to the left. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score Kansas 27, West Virginia 20.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Runs through the tackle. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the mark. And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let it go. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Neal. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? The give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Using his legs, it's Neal. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And it'll be downed right there. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick setting up.
And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
And you practice the 2-minute drill all week long, and you dream about making those big plays. And how about this defense coming up big, shutting down this offense? The offense has a chance to go make this a game, maybe go win the football game. And the defense does their job, does their part, makes the big safety, and now receiving the football and putting one nail in the coffin.
Return is brought down at the 30.
The offense set for a first down play.
Jayhawks will take over. 1st and 10.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really come? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.